Well, we're out on our morning wander, and we're in the old forest glade, and it's autumn, and so the grass is drying. This is cocksfoot, and there's some fescues, meadow fescues, and this is what interests me, this clump of grass here. Now this is a Timothy grass, and it's a very high quality grass. You can see even when it's old, it's still luscious, and the sort of grass that cattle love. And there's a little clump of it just sat on its own. Can you see that? Little clump there. There's a kind of little clump here, and a little clump of it here, but that's it. There's hardly any more in the field at all, except for this little clump. Absolutely beautiful it is. Those seed heads, they love it. They're thriving here. Timothy grass. Now what intrigues me about that little clump of Timothy grass is that it's the best grass in the field. It's quality wise, and I'm told taste wise, who knew, it's one of the best grasses in the field. How did it come to be there? And it's so isolated and on its own. I remember, my only conclusion is that when they used to have horse shows in the field, they used to bring the horses and the horse boxes in, and then they would throw the hay onto the ground for the horses to eat while they waited to go into the ring and perform. And my conclusion is that someone brought in a bale of hay that was Timothy grass, and they threw it on the ground, and the horse ate, but the seeds fell onto the ground. And that's why you have a clump of Timothy in a field of Yorkshire fog grass and cocksfoot grass and fescue grass, and that's my only conclusion. But it does raise a question for me about harvest, and the question that raises is one that's you find in Paul's letter to the Corinthians, and it's 2 Corinthians 9. Remember this: whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. Whoever sows generously will reap generously. Each man should give what he has decided in his heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. And basically it's arguing that you invest where you want to invest. You invest your time and your money in those things that you value. But if you invest in the things of God, it's what he goes on to say, and God is able to make all grace abound to you, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. As it is written, he has scattered abroad his gifts to the poor, his righteousness endures forever. Maybe if you don't have very much, you don't think you have many skills, or you don't have much money, well, you invest in those things of God that you value. Invest in the people of God and the work of God, and God will take care of you. God will watch over you, and that's the lesson. You may not have very much, but what you have, if you give it to the Lord, it's never wasted. Well, from me, my little friend, you ready? Have a good day. May God bless you and keep you, and cause his face to shine upon you and give you